Hi everyone, this is George. He is a schnoodle, so a schnauzer cross poodle. I just want to film his groom today, mainly for his mum to see what he's like while he's being groomed. He started out being really nervous for his grooms, but now he's actually quite calm. He does have some areas where he gets a bit nervous of, like his feet, but he does really well. So he's having a short, easy maintenance groom today because he's going to be going on holiday for 3 weeks, and he won't be being groomed while he's on holiday. So we're taking him nice and short so that his mum doesn't have a fright to come back to when she gets home from her holiday. Yes, sweetie. So I'll get started. I've already clipped out one of his pads before deciding that I was going to film this, so I'll just continue on. Yeah, good boy. This way. This way, Lily. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, he does. He's got to have a sleep in, huh? He's got to have a sleep in. Good boy. So I said in previous videos that I don't clip their nails before the groom because a lot of the dogs that I groom have had a nail cut too short at some point before by a different groomer, unfortunately. So I always leave their toe nail clippings right to the end so that they have a chance to build up a bit of trust in me, and they're usually a lot more comfortable by the end of the groom to let me trim their nails. There you go. Okay. Good boy. So I give them a bit of a guide to where I'm going to go with the clippers, just so that it's not frightening when they come and touch a spot that they're not expecting. He knows the routine, he just doesn't like having his feet stuck. So I'm guessing he's just got really sensitive paws, or he's maybe had a cut on his paw somewhere before, or it could just be because of the nail trimmings. Yeah, because if you don't get them cleared, they get all knotty and nicky. Hello. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. I never get angry at them for trying to pull their feet away because there's usually a reason they'd be nervous of it, and I don't think it's a good idea to tell them off for doing so. It's just their way of saying that they're a bit worried with what I'm doing. And if I tell them off or get annoyed, then it just stresses them out heaps more, doesn't it, darling? It stresses you out, and then you get even more scared. Hey, darling. Thumbs up. So it's really important just to stay nice and calm and in a happy mood, so that they stay nice and calm and happy as well. Okay. Good boy. And poor Georgie is going to be very put out that he's having to go away for 3 weeks while his mum goes overseas. But his brother Clooney will be stoked. His brother really likes going to the kennels to be with all his friends. But George, so not so much. I know. It's just awful, isn't it? Hey, do you miss the music playing? Yeah, me too. Okay, it's a bit noisy outside, eh? He can hear the garage door creaking. I think it's scaring him a little bit because it's quite windy outside. Good boy. He's okay. Good boy. Who's going to be handsome at the end of this? Who? There's Georgie. Thanks, Delane. Thanks. Okay, underarms. Underarms, good boy. Just going to take the belly band off so we can do your privates. Legs up, legs up. Good boy. Under here. Under there. Have you got a knot on your wiener? Have you got a knot on his wiener? Good boy. And other side. Yeah, I'm going to have the other side done as well. Ready, arms up. Good boy. Oh yeah. Good boy. Good boy. I could feel something in there. No. Good boy. Okay, and bottom. A bit too tall for me, Georgie. It's okay. It's okay. You're not going to fall down. I've got you. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Got some dross going underneath your tail, darling. Hey. You have to let your mummy know. Good boy. Okay, I'm just going to put this blade in the disinfectant jar. Good boy. And we're going to do a 7F today on his body and legs and a 5F on his head and ears, and he gets a cute short face because he gets a lot of food and things in his beard and muzzle, so hey, yeah you do, you get quite messy. And I'm going to start with his head today, just that we can get onto that and help him to see a bit more. Hello. Yeah, good boy. Good boy, good boy. Down this way, Dylan. Back. Down that way. Good boy. Good boy. Have a shake. Good boy. No. Shake that scary mouth off. Good boy. Okay. Just bring him down a little bit. It's okay. It's only me. It's only me. It's only me. Are you going to go that way again? Hi. Good boy. Yeah, you can loosen it up, don't you? Yeah, you're starting to look handsome. Little one. So he's recently had an eye infection too, unfortunately, so this side's a little bit not gunky, just it's a little bit weepy. Hold on. Good boy. There you go. Hey. Good boy. Good boy. While I was drying him, I noticed two little small lumps on his tummy. So I'm going to mention, I think one might be like a hernia type thing, but there is a definite other lump. So I'm going to mention that to his mum as well when she comes to pick up. Because I can't remember if I've asked her about them before. I should really make a note of those kinds of things if I have, but if I haven't, I'm sure she'll be interested to know and maybe get them checked out. Hey, sweetie. Because he is an old man, so and I might just put my mask on because you're first getting up my nasal. Hello. Good boy. That's that. Good boy. Good boy. That's not balloon. Good boy. Good boy. You're doing great, good boy. Okay, so he's lifting his leg. So what I'm going to do, put that over here. Good boy. I'm going to lift this other one so that he has to keep the opposite one down. It's just so I can safely get his leg shaved without him keeping on moving it up all the time. And to do the underside, I lift their leg up, but I always try and keep their legs on the table. Because I notice a lot of the dogs that I groom, a lot of the nervous ones, do this when I pick it up. So they all try and get their foot away. So I don't know if at some point that is from their paws being matted or knotty and someone going down with a clipper and it's snagged and being really quite painful. So I'll just take my glasses off. I'm getting all foggy. Yeah, so that's what I think it's from anyway. Just switching out the blade, but using the same length one because it's getting a bit warm. And we don't want to burn them. We don't want to burn them with the clipper, eh, do we? No. Okay, got to do this side, Georgie. Yeah, you're doing so well. This side of that. Good boy. Okay, that's that. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, you're doing it right. You're doing it. Good boy. Yeah. Yeah. Good boy. I also find it's really important not to tightly grip onto the leg like that, because I've noticed over the years I've been grooming that if I do happen to grab their leg tighter to hold on to it to stop them from being able to move so that I can safely get it clipped, they resist me a lot more than if I just lightly hold it and just like rest their paw in my hand. He can move that if he wants to, but he's quite chill. Hey, he's quite chill with me holding it like that, because he can get it away if he wanted to. Hey, you can because you're a handsome. Yes. I can feel a little bit on your eye that needs to be realer. That's better. He does. Hey. I'm just trimming his inside ear hairs. Ew. Just gonna pull it in a little bit so I can get to it. I don't pluck their ears. That is a vet job, and I don't do anything that could hurt them in the slightest. So if I feel like they need their ears plucked, I actually refer them to the vet, because if they've got a sore ear or anything like that, it can be extremely painful for them. So I just trim it right back, and his ears curl a bit, so his ear hair, sorry. So I just use the pluckers just to pull it out of the ear slightly so that I can get to it to trim it. Yeah, where's that? Go that way. Oh, that was a bit uncomfortable, huh? See what I mean? You didn't like that bit. He didn't like that at all. That wasn't cool. Okay. Oh, you're beginning to be handsome. So I'm just trimming around the ear leather. I've already shaved them to the length that I want them to be on top. I'm tired. Are you tired, Georgie? boy. Come this way a little bit. Good boy. It's okay. I got you. I got you. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm sorry. That pulled a bit before, did it? No, it's okay. I'm not going to hurt you. Just trimming. One of the other reasons why I don't pluck ears as well is because if it's painful, they won't want to come back. So I leave all the scary, painful things for the vet. Because believe it or not, just something as small as having the ears plucked, which has been painful, can be enough for a dog to be terrified of going back to a groomer. Yes, sweetie. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. Yes. So, if your groomer refuses to pluck ears and do anal glands, please don't get annoyed at her or him. There's a reason they don't do it, and it's not because they think it's gross most of the time. Hang on, Wena. Georgie, good boy. Good boy. You can do it. Boy. You can do it, Georgie. Come on. Boy. Bit of a stress yawn there. So George has got some gorgeous long lashes, so I'm trying to keep them. I don't think it'll be through. Onto your tail. Right, So he's got a couple of really little knots in here, but nothing too bad. He's not matted at all, so that's good. Yeah. Yeah. And never brush down the dog's tail. You can at the very top of it, but you want to be separating the fur onto two sides of his tail and then brushing down the side, not straight down the tail. If you brush straight down the tail, it's quite sore for them. Okay, good boy. And always be super gentle. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, you're such a good boy. Leave it alone. I've got hair in my eye, I think. It's only the table to lie. Yeah, it's only the table to lie. Good boy. That's all it is. Okay, legs up. We're doing feet now. Good boy. He does the name. So George's mum let me know that when she was brushing him yesterday or last night, that he gave her a bit of a growl. I've never had that with George, but I'm assuming maybe a knot was snagged. Or I think there was a knot snagged actually, I remember her saying. So he gave a bit of a growl, didn't you, Delone? That's why it's really important to keep up with the brushing and combing, just so that they don't get knots that can be pulled and things. But George's mum does a really good job of trying to make sure that she brings them in really regular so that they don't get to the point where they're really knotty and matted, which is awesome. Thumbs up, don't lie. Yeah, you've got to have your feet down the line. It's only scissoring. It's only scissoring. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. I know, it's just scary when he has his feet down. That's scary, eh? Good boy. Good boy. Do you have in between toes? Hang on. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. See? I'm sure I've got your fur in me. Hey, in my skin. Okay, ready? Arms up. I'm not doing nails or anything scary. We're just doing feet. Good boy. Good boy. What can you hear? Okay, you can run here. It's okay. It's only feet. Good boy. So this is another really good tip when you're combing and brushing your dogs. If you hold the opposite leg up, like I did for the clipping, makes it a lot easier for you. But you still have to be really gentle. Just because you're holding the leg up doesn't mean it's not going to hurt them if you snag a knot. So still brush them really softly. You're okay, Dylan. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, you're doing really well. What's up? I love this. Hey. So George used to just freeze still on the table. And he's now, hey, you are now being a lot more movie on the table, a lot more snuggly poo. He still hates having his feet done, but he's nowhere near as terrified as he used to be. Yeah. Yeah. We've got a little trust there. Got a little bit. I'm just going to come on this way. You come on this way. Who's coming over here? Who wants to come over here? Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Okay, you're still going to have your feet done though. Good boy. He does. It's not nails. It's not nails. It's in betweens. It's only in between. Good boy. You're doing great, honey. Good boy. Good boy. Hang on. Wait a minute. How am I going to freeze for you? What have you done at home? Good boy. Okay, and up. And up. And up. Yeah, I've got a hair in my finger, which is pricking me. It's really annoying. Sorry, I just need to get this hair out. There you go. Because it's creating a tickle, huh? Alright, still in. It's still in there, Georgie. Where is it? I think I got it. I think I got it. No, it's still there. That's annoying, huh? You can see it. Sorry about this. That is one of the annoying things that happens when grooming. Get little fur splinters. Hopefully that's it. Why are you standing on the tools to prevent me from using them. Hello. Yes. Hang on. This way? You just don't know that I'm trying to help, huh? Oh, I just felt it again. I haven't got it out of my finger. Yeah, just wait a minute. Wait a minute. He can do it because he's a baby now. Nice. He can do it. Okay, go that way. That way. Good boy. Okay, and in between. Good boy. Boy. Right, I'm going to hurt you, darling. Good boy. Right, I'm just going to do his nails now. This might be quite comical to watch because he doesn't like his nails being done, so bear with me. Good boy. Thanks up. Good boy. Okay, they're actually not too bad, so you only really need to trim with these back ones anyway. Good boy. Good boy. You look at years, you can do it because you're a baby. Shake it off, huh? Good boy. And this one. Good boy. And this one. So these front ones will be scarier. Good, honey. Come on, relax. Good boy. Good boy. Look at it as well. Good boy. Careful. Good boy. Stop. I have to hold on to his paws a little bit more tighter while doing the nails because if he happens to move while I go snip, that's gonna go too short and it'll make him bleed. So I just let him move around for a little bit first, get himself psyched up, and then take a snip. Hey, when he's a little bit calmer. Good boy. He's come a really long way with his nails. He used to really fight me to get them done when I first started grooming him. Hey, sweetie. You want to go swing out? Yeah. Good boy. Hey, Noodle. He, he gets walked a lot, so they only ever really need a trim, and I think that's where some groomers may have gone wrong in the past by cutting them too short when he only really needed a trim. Just inexperience. Hey, hang on, wait a minute, wait. Good boy. You know I'm not going to cut it too short, darling. Okay. Yes. Good boy. Yeah, I know. They only need a little bit of a trim. Yeah, I can see. Good boy. And that one. You just make these alone. I missed it. Wait a minute. Good boy. Good boy. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy, Boo Bum. Hooda Boo Bum. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh, he loves him. See? See? Good boy. And that's Georgie. Gonna just give him a quick going over, make sure I haven't missed any bits. He's got a couple of little longer bits here, so I will just go over him one more time, but that's Georgie's groom. Yeah, good boy.